falls off of my head, and then eat the brains of the one who planted me here.
Hello, welcome back to
Sunflower, but you need power and entire infantry. You like the taste of brains, we don't like zombies.
I used to play football. Protons protect my head. I have a screen door shield. We are the Undead.
There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn. Maybe it's time to reevaluate. I know you have a lot of food on your plate. Brains are quite rich in cholesterol. You're dead, so it doesn't matter. Instead, we'll use the solar power to make a lawn defense at any hour.
I like a tricycle.
Sickle,
There's powder on my head.
head,
I'm gonna eat your brain.
put on the snow.
We are the Undead.
There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. Fucking, I hate Streamlabs because it just disconnects half my shit and then I don't have fucking audio. I should have checked that before, but oh well, okay. We're back now. Hopefully you can hear me. So fucking annoying, man. I hate this shit. What's going on, Mr. Gamer, Spooky, Putman? Sailor to sister fucker. Dude, this is the pool. Dude, I'm a pool boy. That's my Halloween costume. Dude, I'm not fucking no sisters. But it's see, I don't know. Yeah. SS Sniper Wolf really is dumb as fuck. We're gonna cover SS Sniper Wolf today. We're gonna cover Nick is Not Green. What else do I have queued up? I have like 5 things I want to talk about. Mr. Beast, SF Sniper Wolf, Ethan and Hassan, Super Mega, and this cringe TikToker I found. That'll be a short segment, but it'll be fun nonetheless, okay? I'm fucking excited. Okay. Okay, Skelly. This is why you don't have a mod, Skelly. Notice how every other chill person, okay, they have mod in chat, and you you start off the screen by calling Tipster a pedophile. Sorry, a pedophile defender. That's why I can't be co-signing that, okay? No, I'm just kidding. She got Girl Gone Gamer removed for allegedly faking, but she was doing it the whole time. Yeah, dude, it's just typical women online. Quick derail before the stream actually starts. If we pull up this right here. Comment. Actually, I think I retweeted it. Whatever, I'll just pull it up. This is so real. Realest post I've seen all day, okay? Any mild inconvenience or criticism because of my movement starter pack. All 3 of these girls suck, okay? Nobody likes them. They're fucking annoying. Just shunned off the internet. Yeah, same shit. I mean, does anybody like these people? I can't imagine being actual fans of these people. Women online, true Echo, dude. All these people fucking suck, okay? That's the synopsis. But what are we actually covering today, guys? What actual topics do we want to get into on this wonderful day, this wonderful night catch-up stream? Okay, late night catch-up stream. Women, am I right? Cringe, true. Well, the first thing we're going to be covering is Super Mega, okay? And the whole myriad of updates that has arisen along with that, okay? So we have a new video from Nick is Not Green we're going to get into, but sort of the leading up to this video's release, we had two other statements come up. One from Ryan McGee, one of, the co-owners of Super Mega, and one from Nick is Not Green on his Instagram story before his video dropped. So we're going to get right into this. Should be pretty cringe, actually. Usually I'd say it's going to be pretty good, but it's going to be pretty cringe, okay? If you've been following the Super Mega drama, you know that Lex is not. Her story is questionable at best, and from what it seems, well, it's actually basically just confirmed that Nick is Not Green is a total scumbag liar who will literally just run with any story he's given. Okay, he's literally the model. He is the model for the fucking annoying soy, self-centered, smug leftist. Like this. It's just. Oh, it's so cringe. Nick's Not Green privated his Twitter account. I know I saw that. I couldn't remember if he had privated it like a while ago and I just missed it, or he had privated it recently. Either way, mega pussy move right there. If you're gonna say if you're gonna accuse an entire company of people being super mega, being terrible people, you can't run and hide like a bitch after. Okay, you have to stand by your words and not be such a little fucker about it. Well, we're going to get right into this. This is the giant Twitter thing that Ryan McGee released leading up to Nick's video being released. Okay, so here we go. I really don't want to be writing this, but I feel I need to address something that's been eating away at my mental state. A few months ago, some visuals came forward with their issues with me, Matt, and our channel Super Mega. While I've acknowledged these criticisms in a response video, still believe that some of their points are valid, there was one topic brought to the table that's been weighing heavily on my mind. Before I begin, I want to say that I'm in no way trying to take away from Lex coming forward to speak on her essay by our former channel artist, Dawn, dismissing credibility. That is not the goal of this statement, and I ask others to not use it as a tool to do so. So already, I'm seeing some problems, okay? Now, I think Ryan McGee and Super Mega got overall, they got screwed over in this situation. They did not deserve a lot of the hate they got. Honestly, a lot of the people who are spreading the hate towards them, like fucking Nick is Not Green and Lex and all the other people, they're fucking scumbags, right? But they really do like throwing Dawn under the bus, okay? And I understand why they have to do it. I understand why they have to throw Dawn under the bus because in the audience's mind, okay, in Nick is Not Green's audience's mind, Dawn is basically a confirmed rapist, okay? They think that he should be killed and sent to jail, when there isn't really proof to suggest that at all, okay? We have two conflicting accounts of what happened, and both are, obviously, from Dawn's perspective, it's not sexual assault at all. And even from Lex's perspective itself, I wouldn't even really call it sexual assault, okay? Didn't Nick also make a video in the same way to Gus Johnson, or was that someone else? Yeah, I think he did make a video about Gus Johnson. I don't remember right. But, her story is very shaky, okay? It is not 100% confirmed that, this Dawn guy he fucking raped this girl. And it's super fucked up that everyone around this story is just, it's confirmed that Dawn fucking raped this girl, right? We just don't have enough proof to confirm that, okay? It's just this guy is really just getting fucked over by all sides, both Super Mega, Nick, and literally everyone. Jim unconsensually kissed her while they were both drunk. Yeah, I don't. Okay, I feel bad for that, but is that really rape, dude? Come on, is that even sexual assault? Getting kissed while drunk? It's shitty, but I don't know about sexual assault, bro. Back in July, it was claimed by multiple people that Matt and I didn't care about suicide and would apparently make cold-hearted jokes making fun of our dead friend Daniel for committing suicide. I want to clarify these accusations are false. In my response video back in July, I defended myself against these claims, but unfortunately, those who spread them have still not taken responsibility for dragging Daniel into the conversation. Obviously, this being Lex, Leighton, and Nick, okay? Nick later is gonna try and claim that like he was just fucking parroting what that retard Leighton was saying, but he still said it. He still perpetuated this, so he still needs to take responsibility for this, right? It was obviously really fucking shitty for them to spread this narrative that like they didn't care about their friend who committed suicide when one, everybody grieves in different ways. So if they grieved by telling jokes about their dead friend, who the fuck cares? Okay, that's point number one. And point number two, there was no real evidence that they even did this in the first place. I'm pretty sure Ryan McGee later in this post is going to go on to deny that that even happened in the first place, okay? Obviously, Ryan and his friend are not going to be just constantly shitting on their dead friend who they fucking loved, okay? I mean, it's just insane to be thinking that. To those who are unaware, Daniel was my best friend back when I lived in South Carolina. We were both in some of the same classes in high school, as well as both being part of our school's broadcast journalism program. We were known to have an extra edge and awareness with a sense of humor, which showed in many of our creative projects he would make. It was humor we found we clicked. After high school, we created a sketch comedy channel, Sindago, eventually leading to an opportunity for us to move to California and do YouTube full time. We moved to Los Angeles in February 2015 and spent the next few months setting our new surroundings. Sadly, on September 16th, 2015, I found Daniel in his room, unresponsive due to an apparent suicide attempt. He would not survive this attempt, passing away surrounded by loved ones on September 18th, 2022. I think he messed up the dates here, right? Because I think he means he found him on September 2022. That's probably what he means. I doubt he fucking attempted and died like 7 years later. Small mistake. We'll keep moving, okay? The claims regarding Matt and I disrespecting Daniel's memory were made / propagated by Lex at Nice Up Dog in her unlisted YouTube video claiming video that was posted July 27th, 2023, where she claims Matt called Daniel a coward multiple times and that Matt and I didn't give a shit about suicide. She was the first person to mention Daniel. Leighton, in a now deleted Twitch live stream that aired July 28th, 2023, where he stated we would make actual, oh my fucking god, where he stated we would make the actual act of Daniel's suicide the punchline of disgusting jokes. Nick is not green in a video that was uploaded to his YouTube channel on July 29th, 2023, where he used a random post from a fan on Super Mega subreddit as a segue to talk about Daniel, while also highlighting the claim Leighton and Lex made. And lastly, Ethan, in a now deleted YouTube live stream that aired July 30th, 2023, Lex also appears, where he confidently states that we call Daniel a coward as he's reading Super Mega Apology Bingo card on the Super Mega subreddit. This is the same stream where Ethan displays a subscriber counter of our channel, celebrating the loss of our audience while encouraging those watching to unsubscribe from Super Mega. So obviously, they're just completely fucking shitting on these guys from every angle possible, okay? They're going to try and claim they weren't, like, making a hits piece. This was about Lex's sexual assault. It should have never, like, left that area. But they literally had a subscriber count on their stream, say, like, on this, like, victory lap stream about Super Mega, okay? And they were also, like, using this dude's fucking dead friend to shit on him and, like, be like, oh, look how fucked up you are. You're, like, you're making jokes about your dead friend. After Matt and I released our responses on July 31st, 2023, Lex went into the Super Mega Patreon Discord server to correspond with our fans in the general chat about the situation. Within these messages, she mentions Leighton went a bit too hard on his July 28th live stream. She partly excuses his behavior by pointing out Leighton's BPD diagnosis and stating he was manic due to firing us back in March. A few weeks after posting in our Discord, Lex unlisted her original video, My Experience with Don, DDRR, and Super Mega, edit the description. Within this edit, she states an individual, Leighton, used her trust to them and as a platform to say a lot of not okay things. She threw Leighton under the bus while failing to take accountability for how she did some of those exact same things. And I mean, it's crazy they're trying to throw Leighton under the bus right now when she literally did the exact same thing in bringing their fucking dead friend into the situation, okay? She cannot act like it was only Leighton who shifted, like, because she's, okay, what she's trying to claim here is that Leighton is, he's the fucked up guy because he moved the story away from her sexual assault into this new area of, like, shitting on Super Mega, when Lex was very involved in shitting on Super Mega from the very beginning, okay? Her entire goal is so fucking obvious. Her entire purpose and airing all this out is so fucking obvious. It's just to shit on Super Mega, okay? Like, there's no, her original video, I'm pretty sure almost all of it is talking about Super Mega, okay? So if your sexual assault was supposed to be the only and like the main focal point of this whole story, why did you spend most of your original video not actually talking about it? Why are you bringing up these irrelevant things like their friend Daniel who committed suicide? And why are you going on live streams after with a counter of lost subs? It's so fucking obvious that all this bitch Lex wanted to do was hurt Super Mega as much as possible and just fucking destroy them. It's despicable. It wasn't the first one to do so. They don't care about suicide. They don't give a shit about suicides. Those were her exact words after repeating Daniel's name into the camera twice. Her only proof that I didn't care, that I was quiet or uncomfortable around discussions pertaining to suicide. I wonder why. Maybe it's because his fucking friend died, you piece of shit. God. I mean, like, seriously, what the fuck, man? She never apologizes for unnecessary bringing Daniel into the conversation. The only thing I could find was in the edited description where he says, "My intention was to get the message about Dawn immediately completed plus believed." Okay. And talk about what happened after that. Unfortunately, led to see him again, which is what led to a lot of interpersonal chaos that I learned wasn't necessary explaining in detail or even at all to be believed whatsoever. She may have meant by this, it doesn't do anything to clear the waters she muddied in relation to Daniel, especially since it's an edited description of an unlisted video. Very true. Like, so very too little, too late. That's crazy. Ethan has gone quiet on talking about the situation since our responses. Leighton has gone quiet altogether. Nick was still the only one of them publicly address things after the release of our videos. In Nick's update, he doesn't take responsibility for what he did wrong. It was to specifically use Daniel in his original video, which gathered over 700,000 views. He instead dedicates about 20 seconds of a 1 hour and 5 minute upload to say he thinks that he made a bit of a mistake when including other stories, mentioning how he believed it was context that he personally thought was important and necessary for the story. And I mean, obviously, Nick is not Green is not a complete and total retard, okay? I mean, obviously, he's a retard. Obviously, he's a retard, but he's not a complete total retard where he's like, I think that Daniel's suicide is like important context for this sexual assault story. Okay, obviously that has nothing to that's like in another realm, okay? If he is genuinely that fucking stupid, he needs to be like put in a fucking hospital, okay? If he actually believed that. Like, that is just so fucking idiotic. I do not believe for 1 second that was actually if that was, it's crazy. What a logical leap one must make to think my friend, who has been gone for over 8 years now, is in any way context to Lex's story of sexual assault, ? True. Nick gave a spotlight to the things said about Daniel because he thought it added context to the story, but because it helped the thesis of Super Mega is filled with horrible people, this was intentional hurt smuggled in under the guise of providing context. When you shoot and edit a video, you get to choose what you get to keep in and what you want to leave out. If you have full control over what you say, so why was Daniel edited in? Why bring him in to perpetuate that I was indifferent to any of the suicide that people have opened up about Daniel to any of these people? I mean, seriously, it's crazy. All just fucking amazing point made by Ryan right now. It's fucking indisputable. Fucking, it's indisputable. It's despicable. Nick, Lex, Leighton, and Ethan weaponized my best friend's suicide against me, the person who found him. As a result, there have been comments perpetuating these lies on a video where I'm commemorating Daniel on our old channel, Sindago, accusing my grief of being fake. Additionally, Daniel's social media posts have been targeted as well. I mean, this whole next part is just really sad, okay? I can't even lie. Daniel is no longer with us, therefore he doesn't have a voice to speak up. He can't mute, block, delete, or delete harassing us hurtful comments. The situation has tainted his online memorial for me, as people comment as if they knew our friendship based solely on lies perpetuated by individuals that never knew him. What once was a time capsule of my best friend that I could look back on has now become a place that fills me with anxiety. I can't simply scroll through without new comments and see people remembering him, without also seeing these baseless accusations mixed in. It's so disrespectful. If anyone has anything to say, I wish they wouldn't do so by marring the social media pages of someone who can no longer speak for themselves. These are supposed to be the righteous people, by the way. The people who are commenting on a dead guy's social media post to like shit on him or shit on his friend, they're the righteous, they're the correct ones, okay? The mobile does suck. In relation to the jokes told about Daniel, humor is how I and many others handle trauma. It gives some sort of control over it. Any jokes that were told in the vein of pretending how to forget how to pronounce Sindago, or jokingly lamenting how the 7-second challenge featuring Markiplier Part 2 never came out. All this to say that unless someone wanted to purposely misconstrue times I brought Daniel up, there's never been a moment where I have expressed callous ambivalence to his suicide. I am not asking for these people to be harassed as bullied. I only ask the joke YouTube. No, YouTube, I'm not doing that. I only ask them what they asked of Matt and me to take accountability, needlessly bringing Daniel into the conversation that had nothing to do with him, only to use him as a malicious tool, is low. None of these people cared about Daniel. They only cared about what damage they could cause with his name. The whole reason the situation began was because the traumas weren't felt to be taken seriously. Now I'm left confused and angered that the same group of people that would have deliberately attacked my most sensitive trauma and used my friend's suicide to smear both Matt and I. It's easy for them to spread the sentiment they don't care about Daniel. My word versus their word spun out of thin air, but they don't have to endure the actual hardships that came with Daniel's passing. They weren't the ones who found him. They weren't the ones who waited in purgatory at the hospital. They weren't a part of the community that grieved his loss and continues to celebrate his life. There's an entire history that they get to neglect the benefit of adding poison to the well. Daniel was an amazingly talented dude, skill sets far beyond his years. He was more than just a talent to so many people, because on top of his accomplishments, he stood a creative, funny, contemplative and unique friend. I remember many nights where Daniel would throw coins at my bedroom window until he got my attention, so we go on late night drives, just smoke cigarettes, and belt out whatever song we felt like singing while booking it down a barren Southern Carolina highway. All from Miss Daniel in my passenger seat. Thank you to everyone who took the time to read this. Regardless where you stand, I feel like I at least say something since these statements haven't been redacted and continue to cause harm. Large platforms were used to spread misinformation. Unfortunately, some of these sentiments left behind are written in ink. Welcome back, Spooky. So, I mean, obviously, Ryan just destroys Nick is Not Green, Ethan, Lex, and Layton all within this fucking post. Prove them all to be just pieces of shit who weaponized, like, his friend's fucking suicide, dude. That's fucking crazy. These guys are supposed to be the leftists. They're supposed to be the righteous ones. They're supposed to be the They're supposed to be the good guys, and yet they're complete fucking pieces of shit who will use any tool they can against someone they deem as morally incorrect, right? But, that's really nothing new. Next up, we have Nick is Not Green. This is his response to all this. Let's see this super epic. I'm sure he's just going to take accountability. I'm sure this isn't going to be insane or schizo at all, okay? Let's give it a read. People will do/say any. Also, to add context to this, Turkey Tom and Destiny. This is also partially, I'm pretty sure, it's response to them starting to cover the story more, as they were giving obviously Nick a lot of criticism at this moment. People do/say anything to defend people who cover up rape and continue to be friends with rapists. Just food for thought before you mindlessly and endlessly fight for someone you don't know. Sometimes, this is actually kind of ironic, before you mindlessly and endlessly fight for someone you don't know. Nick never knew Daniel. Nick never met Daniel. I don't even know if Nick even knew of Daniel until this whole drama, right? So it's really convenient for him to say this when he's supposedly fighting for Daniel by sticking up for him by saying, "Oh, it's super fucked up. You guys would make these jokes about his death." when it's literally he don't know you, little bro. Okay, his actual friends, Matt and Ryan, knew him. Sometimes you wonder why people don't stand up, so stay quiet about sexual assault victims, and it's because it results in thousands of people calling them liars and harassing them off the internet for any reason they can find. It happens every single time. Well, maybe they I don't know, dude. If you're gonna post a sexual assault allegation online, expect it to be fucking scrutinized and looked into, because not everyone's just gonna believe your allegation at face value. Obviously, that's a good thing too, because if everybody just believed everything everyone said online all the time, that'd be fucking terrible. Okay, like it's crazy, bro. Misinformation bad, but unless it's my friend, okay, then never look critically into anything. Okay. You guys should shut the fuck up and think about why none of their friends/peers stand up or back them up in any of this shit. It's embarrassing. Go get a job and stop being obsessed losers. If your favorite content creator wants to be uncanceled, they should make a video and stop writing about their own actions catching up to them. So obviously he just takes no responsibility for you weaponizing your suicide. He just fucking calls people like Turkey Tom and Destiny obsessed losers for calling him out. That's really funny when you're literally like, you're in the same boat, bro. You also make drama commentary YouTube videos, okay? You're as much of an obsessed loser as they are. All right, buddy. So here we have the long-awaited response, okay, dude? I am so fucking excited. How can someone who makes hours worth of videos asking these two guys to take accountability refuse to take accountability so blatantly? It's getting juicy, okay? You could already peep the like to dislike ratio. It's fucking atrocious, okay? You can tell we're getting a real treat with this one. So let's go ahead and start this banger.
The channel today is a very special episode, not only because I am back in my office and I am home from tour, but also because today's drama that I'm talking about has to do personally with me in regards to my coverage on the Super Mega story that happened a few months ago on my channel and on many other places on the internet. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you probably know what's going on and at least some of what has been said about me and others in the comments of my video, but I know that most of you are probably very confused right now, so I'll catch you up. Now, I wanted to talk about this sooner, but I was afraid that bringing it up would cause even more harassment against myself and the people around me and others in this situation, but because of—
Dude, it's so fucking annoying, bro. How are you getting harassed, Nick is not green? Can I ask that? How are you getting fucking harassed? Are people disliking your YouTube videos, Nick? Are people fucking tweeting mean things at you, Nick? Fucking turn off your computer, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. I understand it's your fucking job, but oh my fucking god, you have enough money saved up. Take a fucking week off, dude. Stop fucking crying about harassment, okay? Online harassment, it is real, okay? You can harass someone online, bro, but I highly doubt that anybody is harassing Nick is not green, okay? Come on, dude.
Of just how bad it has really gotten, I want to publicly and fully explain my perspective and try to resolve it in the best way I can. A few months ago, I made 2 different videos about a controversy that happened with a YouTube channel by the name of Super Mega. The controversy revolved around a sexual assault that happened to an artist and a friend of Super Mega's by another one of their close friends who also worked for the channel. Both people—
I mean, yeah, you say that, but that's not even really what your video is about. It was not, the majority of it was not about the sexual assault. Actually, yeah, most of it was just about the creator of Super Mega, Ryan and Matt. Yeah, Ryan and Matt. It was mostly just about them and shitting all over them. That was what most of the fucking video is about.
People were highly associated with Super Mega, and the actual instance of the sexual assault happened under Matt Watson's roof. Now, the artist who was sexually assaulted made a video months after this incident detailing what happened between her, Don, her assaulter, and the rest of the Super Mega team. Now, Lex, the artist at the center of the story, is dating a close friend of mine who you are all familiar with. That would be Ethan is online. Lex posted her story, and I was asked by her and Ethan to potentially talk about it on my channel because I've talked about similar situations in the past. I watched her video, and a few days later, I posted a video covering everything she said in the video, including the reports of 2 other people who spoke out about Super Mega. one of them being a former employee of theirs who used to be friends with Ethan and Lex at the time of her video.
So, I mean, there you already have your first mistake, okay? And that's just that you uncritically, very biased, just fucking parroted like someone else's fucking claims without making it abundantly clear that they were just fucking claims, okay? You should, if you really wanted to make this video and get it out quick, you should have done a lot of prefacing, being like, okay, guys, full disclosure, these are allegations. You shouldn't believe these. We need to wait for more information. We need to wait for Matt and Ryan to release a response. We need to wait for Don. Nobody's talking about this, but we need to wait for Don to release his response and actually respond to the allegations. No, dude, you just fucking uncritically report on stuff. And then you definitely did have your own spin on it too. You weren't just uncritically reporting, parroting everything these other people said. You know, I remember a portion of that video where you were literally just playing a video of Matt getting punched over and over again. You were like, oh, look at this. So you have a clear spin on the video where it's very anti Matt and Ryan. You have already formed your opinion after not hearing the other side. You've just completely shut it out. And I mean, it's fucking disgraceful. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Video releasing. Now, after I released this initial video, Super Mega released 2 videos detailing their side of the story, where they admitted their faults in a lot of areas, but also provided evidence as to why they believed that a lot of these claims were made in bad faith to hurt their channel, specifically targeting Layden's response as a highly falsified story that could not be trusted. Now, in one of these...
Yeah, you want to... See, he's throwing Layton under the bus, but a lot of what Layton said, Lex also said, dude. I mean, it's crazy. I mean... This guy, Lex is untouchable to these people, right? Because he is the supposed de facto victim, okay? You cannot question Lex's story whatsoever. You cannot preface anything whatsoever by saying, like, oh, these are allegations. Please take everything with a grain of salt. Okay, you can't do any of that, okay? Because she is the de facto victim. Everybody has to believe she is the victim in every single conceivable universe, okay? Just fucking look at the story uncritically, you piece of fucking shit. Like, I understand she's your friend, but, I mean, you need to just... That doesn't excuse any of this.
These videos, Matt Watson claimed that a lot of these channels speaking out against them were directly tied to Layden, and even made the false claim that I am close friends with Layden, pushing the narrative that he was just a disgruntled ex-employee who orchestrated these people to speak out negatively against Super Mega and ruin their career. Now, I mean,
it is a little fucking convenient. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's gonna shit on him for this claim, but I can completely understand. Like, because that's how it looks looking in, okay? Layton gets fired conveniently right after Lex starts to come out with this sexual assault story she had months ago, and all these enemies of Super Mega, they all start cropping out of the woodwork to talk about it. You release your dumbass fucking video, and you're friends with both Ethan and Lex, who are friends with Layton, so it makes fucking sense that you be friends with Layton, okay? It just does. But, you know, he's gonna, oh my god, I don't know why you would fucking think that I was friends with Layton. I actually fucking hate that guy. I don't know why you would think that. Maybe it's because, like, you have lots of mutual friends. That's why he came to that conclusion. And it's just very fucking convenient that right after you fired Layton, all of Layton's friends started coming out to shit on Super Mega.
To expand on my feelings on Layden and the way that I think he hurt Lex's story and the reputation of so many people around him, but I will come back around to it after my summary. A major point of Super Mega's videos also focused on comments made by Lex and Layden about Matt and Ryan's late friend Daniel, who took his life several years ago. Specifically, Lex and Layden made claims about hearing Matt and Ryan call Daniel a coward, among many other things, and talked about how it changed the way they looked at Super Mega. But in their response, Matt and Ryan talk about how their feelings of grief around their late friend should not have been a part of Lex and Layden's statements, and they felt like it was extremely inappropriate to bring this up and use it against them. Now, I believe this part is important here, and I will be expanding on it later in the...
See, Nick is Not Green has to take the L on this, okay? Because Nick is Not Green, obviously he has a very soy and leftist audience. So if he, like, and all of them, like, they hear, oh, like, or Matt and Ryan, they're terrible people. They tried to cover up this sexual assault, blah, 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 blah. But then, you know, Matt and Ryan, you know, they released this response, which is pretty rock solid. And in that response, they even still condemn Dom, okay? They still say he's a bad guy. They admit their own mistakes. But then they clap back a little bit and they say, hey, actually, what you said about my friend's suicide, that's not cool. And, you know, Chud Logic said this, they outsoyed the Sawyers, okay? They outsoyed Nick is Not Green. So now Nick is not Green's own audience is outraged against him because he weaponized a suicide, which is blatantly obvious to anyone with a fucking brain, but it had to be spelled out to these like retards in his audience, right?
Video, but I just want to make it clear that Daniel should not have been mentioned in anyone's videos about the situation,
Fucking
including
obviously,
Lex. Because it was a part of multiple stories that I was summarizing in my video, I of course decided to include it as valuable information, but the purpose of my video on Super Mega was to highlight the stories that were told, not give my own personal story on the situation.
Not give your own personal story on the situation, dude. Can I fucking copy this? Open link in new tab. Dude, can we fucking...
Hey
Okay.
everyone, hope you're having
Can we just, like... Is there no fucking transcript, bro? Oh my fucking god. That's so fucking annoying. Let me just scrub through it and see if I can find it, dude. So fucking annoying. I'm just trying to find the one... Yeah, oh! Look at this.
apologist gets what he deserves, and it shows.
Look!
And my favorite post right here says rape apologist gets what he deserves, and it shows Matt getting the absolute shit beaten out of him. Let's just let it play a couple more times.
Yeah, no, guys, he's not he's just reporting, he's just parroting stories, guys. He's Boblax, okay? He's just reading tweets. There's no spin on this video at all, okay?
We can keep watching it.
He's just parroting, guys. There's, just it's so fucking stupid. Obviously, this video had a fucking leading, okay? He was very favorable towards Lex and her story within this video, and to say anything would be fucking insane, okay? It's just fucking stupid.
Bringing up
man.
Daniel was purely part of reporting that story. It was not a personal feeling that I had.
Oh, I was just reporting, guys. I didn't feel anything about this.
I don't think anyone minds letting this
That's just so
ad
fucking
against
stupid,
Super Mega.
man.
Again, I'll touch on this more, but I'll
my
complete the
fucking-
summary first. After
my
these
chair
videos
is
came out, I
broke, so
posted
it's-
another video that summarized Matt and Ryan's videos
Jank-ass
at length,
setup.
including the evidence they brought forward debunking some of the claims that were made. Now, I included all this information that was given by both parties in these videos, and I talked about deflections made by Matt and Ryan that attempted to discredit the victim in the story and anyone who was willing to talk about their actions. Now, on the other hand, I talked about mistakes that were made by Layden that ended up doing damage to the victim and her story. Lex publicly stated that she was not happy with Layden's actions and the way he handled the story, and from what I know, they are not on speaking terms anymore.
Yeah, because Leighton's a schizo retard, dude. But you cannot fucking... Okay, even though Leighton's a schizo retard, you cannot fucking blame all of your fucking faults onto Leighton, okay? Those were still your fucking actions. You still chose to fucking parrot everything that fucking schizoid retard said, but you don't get to just throw him under the bus now and say you had no involvement whatsoever besides parroting what he said, okay?
Since then, there has been a narrative pushed by fans of Super Mega, other YouTubers, and Super Mega themselves that has fully embraced the conspiracy that there was an organized attempt to cancel Super Mega and that I am one of the main people behind this attack. I want to be as straightforward as I can be here. You can look at my comments across social media on Instagram and YouTube to see the direct claims being made about me, and I also invite you to watch videos that are popularizing online about my role in this situation so you can come to your own unbiased conclusion. I made an effort to lessen the amount of harassment that was coming towards me and people around me from these videos,
Harassment.
but I have
You're
not
the
blocked
victim,
any
bro.
words. I have
You are the
not
victim.
suppressed anything in the comments of these videos, and you are free to comment whatever you want. It is anarchy
Oh
down
my
there.
God.
Today, I'm going to touch on these criticisms as candidly as I
I don't
can.
always tell
I have no
supporters
agenda. I'm not a part of any organized attack
You
to
have
cancel YouTubers.
no
I was not
agenda. Okay, you have no agenda, but you literally admit that you just parroted these allegations because it was your friend, okay? I mean, look at this. You have no agenda, but this is a part of
the
your video.
absolute shit beaten out of him. Let's just let it play a couple more
Has
times.
no agenda, dude. Zero agenda, guys.
We can keep watching it. I don't
No
think anyone
agenda.
minds
He's
letting this loop on
completely
repeat. We could just let
unbiased,
this
guys.
go.
He has no stake in the game at all.
Given permission to make this video, I wrote the script, I edited it. Now, just because this video is coming out around the same
Holy
time
fuck.
as some other creators are talking about Super Mega, that does not mean there is a hidden agenda between people trying to ruin Super Mega's channel. This video being made is not an effort to refuel the fire.
I know.
Originally, I just wanted to do the best to respect the wishes
Fucking
of the
hate this
victim
guy.
in this situation and be quiet about it to try to lessen the amount of harassment happening, because I knew that talking about it would just result in more harassment against Lex and claims that her sexual assault was a flawed story story used to harm the Super Mega YouTube
It was fucking flawed, dude. Oh my. I don't understand these fucking people, man.
channel for clout and attention. This narrative became increasingly popular, taking over all of Lex's social media and resulting in her deleting anything online pertaining to Super Mega or the sexual assault.
Oh my fucking god, dude. If you're okay, pro tip if you're a woman, okay? If you got sexually assaulted and you think the best course of action is to go online about it, you need to expect some fucking blowback, okay? Blowblacks. You need to expect some blowblacks, okay? He is a fucking loser. No, if you're gonna talk about your rape online, you need to expect some blowback, okay? And if you don't want any blowback, just fucking make the person you're talking about anonymous, okay? Then you'll get all the support in the world because really it has no harm attached to it, okay? But I mean, obviously you just fucking wanted, like, you. What is the point of sharing your rape story online? I don't fucking understand, dude. Like, what do you get out of sharing it online that you don't get from going to the fucking police, man? It's just fucking insane.
This, of course, caused even more people to make the assumption that this whole story was a lie. And very recently, this narrative grew aggressively because of a statement given by Ryan McGee on Twitter talking about his feelings on Daniel being used in Lex and Layden's video, and also being used in my video reporting on their videos. Now, because of this, in his statement, he directly mentions me and tags my social media, claiming that I was exploiting Daniel's suicide by including what Layden and Lex said in my video. So
Dude.
why don't we talk...
You fucking were. You want to say that you were just parroting everything you said, but you did no pretexting. You did not say at any point like, oh, guys, these are allegations. I'm literally just reading out what other people are saying. No, you did not do that. You did not pretext by saying these are allegations. You did not pretext by saying these are just unproven claims, okay? You said everything as if they were fact. I mean, you literally called him a rape apologist in that fucking video, dude. It's fucking insane.
About this criticism and others
The online world matters more than IRL now. We're living a Black Mirror episode. True.
that have been
That's only for you losers, okay? All you losers in the audience, okay? Online matters. I don't know. That's why I'm doing my Halloween stream right now, okay? Because I'm going to be doing shit on Halloween.
made about me. I do think there are valid criticisms being made about my coverage in the story, but those criticisms are drowned in lies being spread about me and my intentions while reporting on this story. I want to talk about these criticisms pertaining to Daniel first. Now, there are about 30 seconds in each of my videos where I covered it as part of the story Lex was telling and when I talked about Super Mega's response to these claims, and in no way is there any evidence of me making personal claims about my thoughts on Ryan and Matt's relationship with Daniel. I think it is very...
Yeah, okay, sure. You made no direct claims, but dude, come on. Bro, you think someone watching this video would like see this part where you're literally replaying the part where you read out a Reddit post calling him a rape apologist and then getting hit in the face multiple times? Do you think they're gonna think that everything being said in this video is like you're just parroting it and it's, completely it's unbiased, dude? You really think people are going to come away thinking that, dude? Come on, buddy. Let's be realistic.
Irresponsible to claim that Daniel was a major point made in either of my videos, and I do believe that Ryan used my name in his statement to try to discredit my story in the way I reported it further. He
used your fucking name because you fucking reported on it, you piece of shit. What? You fucking parroted what he said. They fucking reported. This is my Halloween costume. I do look like a dude from Florida. See, it's I don't know if you can read it, but it's Deep End Pool. I think Pool Bro. I don't fucking remember what it says. Oh, I have it on my shirt too, actually. Deep End Pool Pros, making wet dreams come true. You know me, guys.
My video, I directly quoted what was being said in a story I was covering, and I believe that it was necessary to point out that these claims have been made. And of course, I wanted to follow that up with what Super Mega thought about those claims. After reporting on this story in both of my videos, I will say that I believe Daniel's suicide should not have been a part of the story told by Lex and Layden. I do not think it was necessary information for anyone to include that in their personal story about Super Mega. I do not believe that means that I should ignore and disregard any mention of Daniel in my story, so I included it. I will say I believe there is a difference between exploiting someone's suicide and including it as a part of someone's experience when making a video about the story. I'm sorry that I talked about Daniel in the video. I think it would have been worse for me to
You still fucking exploited it though to come at Super Mega. Like, stop fucking. This dude is such a fucking slimy little fucker, dude. Weasley little
ignore
fucker,
it altogether, but I should have condemned it when it originally came up in Lex and Layden's story.
He is
Although
only
I
one
knew
half of
people
Super Mega.
personally involved in the story, I was still a third party who made this video summarizing Lex's story after it was posted, and I can firmly say that I had no part or decision in Daniel becoming a part of Lex or Layden's story. All of the videos about Super
Yeah,
Mega
but you still fucking parroted it, dude. You still have fucking responsibility.
that
I'm
I
on
talked
fucking
about in
broken
my
record at
video
this
were
point,
made
man.
before I even started scripting the
Crazy.
story. And I think that the belief that I am heavily tied to the situation and that I brought Daniel's suicide up for no reason is wrong.
You have the fucking biggest. You are tied to the story because you have by far the biggest fucking video about this. Okay, this video has 725k views. Let's just look up Super Mega Lex up dog. So 18k. I mean, all these videos are shitting on you, of course, because you fucking suck. But I mean, you by far have the biggest video about these allegations. Well, I guess now Turkey Tom does, but that video is literally shitting on you, okay? You have the biggest video in favor of Lex Updog, okay? Yo.
Making claims that I used Ryan as a main point in my video.
I'm not a big player in this drama, guys. I only have the biggest video.
Or that I exploited his suicide for views on the Super Mega story makes it very obvious that Ryan really never watched anything that I made on the situation. If he did, he would see that all mentions of Daniel in my video were quoted from himself, Matt, Lex, or Layden.
Who the fuck cares if it's a quote, dude? This video, your video is so obviously framed
Hey everyone, hope you're having
in favor of Lex that anything you say is gonna be, it's gonna be assumed by the audience that you believe it and you co-sign it because it's just so fucking swayed in the favor of Lex.
After Ryan released this statement, I do believe that this talking point, among a few others, has now been used as a way to make wild claims against me and others, deflecting the multiple horrible actions that Super Mega has made in order to spread the conspiracy that I made a hit piece on Matt and Ryan for attention and clout.
I mean, you objectively made a hit piece. You included so many things that did not need to be in there. I mean, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure there was one part of your fucking video where you talk about a Patreon, like a former Patreon supporter of Super Megas, who was like shitting on. He was like, yeah, I used to look forward to commenting. Oh my fucking god! They turned off the fucking transcript on this. So fucking annoying. Let me see if I can. There was literally a Patreon supporter that made a subreddit post being like, yeah, I was the guy who commented gay under every single Super Mega under every single Super Mega video. But after this, like, I'm so super fucking disgusted. Like, what is the point in including that person's story? Okay, that is just a fan. That's literally a fan who commented gay under all of their videos, if I'm remembering it correctly, right? That is so fucking irrelevant and has nothing to do with the story. Like, that should not have been included. Same with Daniel. Same with all these other, like, fucking side things you decided to include in it, okay? It's so obvious that you wanted this to be a hit piece, dude. Like, shut the fuck up.
Even if it may have just been a few, I have seen multiple creators and artists on the internet publicly.
I don't know if it's for. I don't know. I don't know why. I think you just made this video, honestly. Is the transcript just right here now? What the fuck? Okay, that's why I couldn't find it earlier. Honestly, I think he made this video mostly because he's friends with Ethan, and Ethan is dating Lex, so, you know. I think it's pretty obvious he was just doing it to help out a friend, but he's so fucking stupid, man.
Publicly standing up for Super Mega and using the mention of Daniel to deny all of the accusations against Matt and Ryan. I have seen creators who
He's not doing that, though.
firsthand experienced the backlash of telling a story as a victim online.
Bro, I mean, literally look at this, dude. In the first fucking sentence, he clarifies that he fucking throws Dawn under the bus. He's like, I don't want to diminish credibility towards Lex's sexual assault story against Dawn. I've really messed up in this story. Blah, 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 blah. And then, but that's not enough for these fucking people, dude. They want you to totally submit every single thing Lex said is correct, everything that Nick is not green said is correct, and you cannot criticize them whatsoever unless you're discounting Lex's story. That's their fucking angle on this, dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
Who are now backing up Super Mega as if they both didn't fully admit to covering up their friend and employee sexually assaulting another one of their friends. There is verifiable proof that after Super Mega finally let Don go, they didn't tell their fans the reasoning for firing him after weeks of questions about his disappearance from the channel. There is also evidence that Don asked people publicly about housing in Los Angeles, and that Super Mega fans offered places for Don to stay under the impression that he was still on good terms with Super Mega, and definitely under the impression that he was not a sex offender. There is evidence that Ryan was publicly liking Don's tweets
Whatever.
weeks after he was let go for assaulting
my
someone
God.
at Matt's house.
Liking
Ryan
tweets, dude? Holy fuck, man. Liking tweets, dude. Okay. Not a hit piece, guys. It's not a hit piece. But Matt and Ryan were still liking Don's tweets, guys. I mean, come on. Obviously, that means they were best fucking friends. Like,
has admitted to sexting fans he met online and has agreed that his actions are not worthy of the platform he
what? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, Nick. Him sexing fans? What the fuck does that have to do with this alleged sexual assault cover-up? Nothing. That's why it's called a hit piece, is because you're just bringing up every single piece of irrelevant shit out of nowhere to shit on Super Mega. That is why we're calling it a hit piece, you dumb, dense motherfucker.
has. It is embarrassing, the kind of people that have been standing publicly with Super Mega when it has been very clear that they are not above denouncing the hate that Lex is receiving because of things they said in their videos. Regardless of Layden's role in the story, Matt and Ryan will not stop anyone from claiming that everything that happened in Lex's story was a lie. Matt and Ryan
He literally, it's right here, bro. I'm not gonna pull it up again, but it's literally the second fucking paragraph in his like statement or whatever is to not discredit, dude. What do you want him to do? Go to Don's house personally and fucking arrest him, bro? What do you want them to do, bro? You're fucking insane, man.
are well aware of how their audience is responding to this. They see how dishonest the claims are about Lex, myself, and many others. They can say they care about lifting Lex's voices up, and they can say that they are sorry about what they did to her, but it has become very obvious that they do not care how their audience is responding to this. I invite people who are watching my video, who are fans of my channel, to read the comments and really think about how this should be handled. We are currently watching the repeat offense of thousands of people clawing for reasons to defend a YouTuber they like or a friend that they have in their life. And I am sure that many of you are still unsure,
bro. You're defending a friend you have in your life.
about how you feel after reading the countless comments of people calling me a liar and claiming that I posted about this situation in malice towards Super Mega. And so I want to briefly
I don't
touch
even know if it's malice. You might just be like actually retarded. Like you might just be that stupid, bro. I don't know. Still doesn't, like, whether it was malice or retardation, that doesn't take away from the harm you did, Nick.
on some major comments being made about me and give you my thoughts. There are a lot of people theorizing the secret reasons that I must have had to make this video in bad faith
Get
to
your
cancel
fucking
Super
cat out of
Mega,
the room.
and I think
What
a lot
the
of
fuck?
them are very dumb arguments. One claim that I continue to see being made is that I capitalized on a suicide for clout. Daniel was far from the main thing I talked about in my video and was not a major part of the story at all in any way. And if you watched any of the videos, you would agree with that. The claim that I am capitalizing on anything in these videos is also an argument that is very obviously being
I
done.
don't know if he's capitalizing on anything, but like the motive, it really doesn't matter because you still fucked up so fucking bad. And he's gonna focus on this, like his motive and all this. He was like, I was really just trying to like help a friend. I wasn't capitalizing on anything. It really just doesn't matter at all, dude. It doesn't fucking matter that you were what your intention is. You just fucked up so bad, and you're refusing to take any goddamn accountability. It's
In bad
crazy.
faith. I cover stories on the internet 3 times a week as my job. I covered Super Mega's story in 2 different videos, neither of which were monetized or advertised on because I did not feel that was appropriate for me to profit on a story like this. I didn't make any money reporting on this story, and my only objective for posting about it was to talk about a story that I felt was important. Another reason people are calling me a liar is because they think that I'm friends with Layden, and that this was a part of his plan to cancel Super Mega. I didn't talk to Layden about making this video about Super Mega. I didn't even know that Layden was going to speak out about Super Mega when I started scripting my video about Lex's story. I am not friends with Layden. I do not hang out, and I have never conspirized with him against Super Mega. And if you ask anybody that I know in real life, you'd know that I don't like Layden. I have had
Yeah, I don't like Layden, guys. I just repeated his fucking story without thinking, unbiasedly, dude. Not unbiased, very biased.
Negative interactions with Layden in the past, yet I still reported on his word because he was a reputable source as someone who previously worked with Super.
You probably had negative interactions with Layden because he's an insane retard who has BPD, right? That's probably why you had bad interactions with him. And then even after having these bad fucking interactions with Layden, because he's an insane retard with BPD, you just parrot everything he says as if it's 100% facts in your like almost 1 million view, 3/4 million view YouTube video. Okay, I mean are you fucking stupid? I've had negative interactions with this guy who has BPD in the past. I think he's a little unstable. I don't like him. So I'm just going to say I'm just going to parrot everything he says in his fucking video about this guy uncritically, dude. Wow, fucking 10 million IQ play by fucking Nick is not green, dude. Wow.
Mega and was let go. I came to find out.
Yeah, you're right, Skelly. He's like a San, but he doesn't stream. He just makes YouTube videos.
That Layden was not a reputable source at all, and I covered that in my follow-up video about Super Mega. The claims Layden made were not at all accurate, and I regret not denouncing them even more than I did in my previous video. I am sorry that I did not dispel more of what Layden said.
Throw Layden under the bus. Toss him under the bus. I had no wrongdoing, guys. I just was repeating what Layden said. They're just keep chucking him under the bus, dude.
In his video about Super Mega, but I can now say that Layden did nothing but hurt Lex's story, and I think if given the chance...
You did nothing but hurt Lex's story, dude. That's you, too, because you repeated everything Layden said unbiased or uncritically. You had a part in fucking up her story, that you care so much about.
Lex would say the same. Regardless of her personal feelings on Layden, people comment, insult, and degrade these stories as though this means
you fucked up her story, she fucked up her story, Ethan fucked up her story, and Layden. You guys all fucked it up. I would say arguably an equal amount. You guys are all picked to the weakest link though. Layden
is completely invalid. I know that people will continue to relentlessly claim otherwise, but I do not have any ulterior motive for my videos made on Super Mega. I do not have
your
any
motive
reason
is that it's your friend and that you fucking like, and you wanted to defend them. But you fucking fucked it up though.
Want them to get canceled, nor do I think they should suffer non-existence from the internet because of this situation. I completely leave the fate of whether or not Super Mega decides to be on the internet in their own hands. There's obviously a large group of people who still support Super Mega and are willing to watch them online, so I don't think it is a problem for them when it comes to being canceled. They even still have their Patreon up and are asking people to subscribe for content that happened before they got canceled. And Don, the person who actually sexually assaulted Lex, continues to have a Patreon as well. But based off their reaction and the way that they turned the narrative on their friend...
Oh, guys, I hate Layden so much. He's such a little fucker. So I'm literally just going to repeat everything he says in a positive light. What? Either this guy is like just rewriting history, like to like make it sound like, oh, I never fucking liked that fucker, or he is just a complete and total fucking idiot.
And who was assaulted in Matt's house. I fully believe that Matt and Ryan support the conspiracy that Lex's video is nothing but a hit piece on them to ruin their career.
I don't fucking understand. What do you want him to do, bro? What do you want him to do, bro? I don't fucking get it. In every fucking, like, you can go look at their videos. They say it's horrible what happened to, like, they throw fucking, I mean, I wish they would shit on Lex more, but they don't. They fucking suck Lex off at every fucking point, bro. They're always they're doing jumping jacks on it, okay? They fucking love Lex's story. They're validating it in every fucking, they pretext every fucking statement they make by saying Lex's story is valid, Lex is correct, Lex that, and then they literally criticize one thing she does and suddenly, they support the conspiracy theory that everything she said is wrong. Are you fucking insane, dude? God damn. Like, this guy, like, Nick is not green. Unironically fucking wants Matt and Ryan to personally go to fucking Dom's house themselves and beat the shit out of him and take him to jail. That's what they think. That's what he's expecting of them right now, dude. It's fucking insane.
Another claim being made about me is that I made my video about Super Mega for clout and attention.
damn.
If you look at my channel, especially right before I made my videos on Super Mega, you'll see that I don't need or want
Yeah, if it wasn't
clout
a hit piece,
or
why didn't you say
attention
something
from
first,
them.
man?
My TikTok
Exactly.
drama audience does not overlap with a dying Let's Play channel. And when I initially posted these videos about Super Mega, as expected, they did not perform as well as my normal videos.
What do you mean it didn't overlap with a die? Oh my God. Can we fucking pull this up real quick? Hold on. Oh, my audience, yo, it doesn't overlap with them at all. Let's just, can we look at this real fast? Super Mega. I don't know. This is not the right Super Mega. Super Mega. Yeah, here it is. Okay, can we look at the... Oh, I guess they only gained subscribers ever since then. But, it, like, obviously it was fucking down. Like, look, they lost, like, 46,000 subscribers. So, obviously, you did have a little bit of audience overlap there, buddy. Come on now.
I wasn't making money off the videos, and there was no reason to believe that these videos would somehow help my career. Most of the attention that I've gotten on those videos has been from people harassing me after being
Harassing you. No, dude, negative hate comments are not fucking harassment, okay, dude? God, you guys are fucking annoying, man. You're not getting fucking harassed. Are people, like, coming to you in real life and, like, fucking with you? If so, that's fucking harassment. Are people, like, spamming your docs everywhere? If so, that's harassment. People fucking just, like, telling you you're a retard in YouTube comments, it's not fucking harassment, you piece of shit.
sent to my channel by Ryan and by other YouTubers who are making 3-hour rants about why Lex's experience getting assaulted is a
Yo,
lie
Destiny
made up
Turkey
for
Tom
attention.
reference.
I am absolutely not a stranger to hate campaigns like this. I have dealt with months of hate following my coverage on stories like Sneeko or Gus Johnson, both situations where I was harassed endlessly for uplifting the voices of victims who are attacked just like this.
See, this is... Chud Logic, when he was covering this, he missed this, okay? But this is such a fucking shitty thing he does here, dude. Listen to this.
Months of hate following my
Just listen to it
coverage on
again.
stories like Sneeko or Gus Johnson.
Sneeko and Gus Johnson. Can everyone remember what Sneeko did? Does anyone remember what Sneeko did? Because when it sure as hell wasn't anything close to a sexual assault. It wasn't even sexual, maybe sexual harassment. But what he did, he made a joke about, like, having sex with some girl, right? He was like, oh my god, can I pull this up, dude? Can I pull up what Sneeko did? Fucking Nick. Oh my god damn it. Is not green. Sneeko. Oh my god, I'm fucking Down syndrome. YouTube.
Hey, this is not gonna be a
Sneeko. Where's the clip? Okay, here's the clip. Okay, here it is.
video promoting all this feminist garbage to your fucking lonely girls in the comment section. What you really need, Chad, is some yeah, shut up with your feminism. Yeah, come here, that's what you need.
Yeah, so this is what Sneeko did. Sneeko did not sexually assault anybody, okay? But he's framing it and making it sound like he fucking did. He's trying to make it sound like he exposed Sneeko for sexually assaulting somebody, and somehow he got a bunch of hate for that. No. You piece of shit. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Sneeko did not... This is not sexual assault. I hate to break it to you, Nick is not green. And I don't remember the exact details of the Gus Johnson thing either. I don't fucking know.
Both situations where I was harassed endlessly for uplifting the voices of victims who are attacked.
What fucking victim? Chad? You think Chad is a victim because Sneeko did this on video? Like, admittedly, this is a really cringe and, like, gross clip, okay? Like, it's just so... It's a very gross clip, okay? I will admit that, very cringe. But Chad is not a victim, okay, dude? She's... What the fuck is... You think Chad is a victim because of this shit?
And she's gonna go, That's what you need. You need some sense. Fuck back into.
You think she's a victim? That's fucking crazy. You think she's a victim in a similar manner to a sexual assault victim? You think if somebody was sexually assaulted and then you show them this clip and ask them if like Chad was sexually, do you think they'd just be like chill with that? No, dude. God, you're such a fucker, dude.
Act just like this. It is a never failing
Just like
pattern that
this.
every time a victim speaks up, their words are dissected and ripped apart by people who want to find any reason to believe that the creator they love is not.
Oh my God, dude. How dare people critically look at how dare people critically look at allegations publicly posted online, okay? How dare they look into it, okay? I mean, what piece of shit would look into a publicly posted allegation when you didn't have to publicly post an allegation at all, okay? If you just wanted to be believed by your friends and family, only tell your friends and family. If you wanted to tell the story online, just make the mail anonymous, and then there's no harm that could come from it, and people won't look into it that deep, okay? Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, go to the police if it's really this big of a fucking deal, bro. Oh my fucking God.
Deeply flawed. I personally do believe that there were a lot of missteps that were taken when speaking out about Matt and Ryan. I think that Lex's video was long and that she spoke about her experience emotionally because of everything that happened to her and the way that her life seemingly fell apart after being sexually assaulted by a friend of hers. I don't think that she's in the wrong for that, regardless of the way that people use that as a way to discredit her story. I also believe that I could have done a better job in reporting this story. I was told by people close to me that these things happened with Matt and Ryan, and I would agree with my initial reaction claiming that they are horrible people. I believe looking back that this title was reactionary, and I disagree with using the specific language in my initial video, and I'm sorry for that. I do not think Matt and Ryan are defined by this experience, nor do I think they are incapable of learning from it and growing to be better examples for their audience. I still stand by my initial opinions on Matt and Ryan's responses, and I don't believe they should be praised or defended.
How can you stand by your initial reaction to this, dude? You're fucking insane.
As if they are innocent at all in this situation. Matt Watson and Ryan McGee put their audience at risk and lied to the people who watched them because they knew it would negatively affect their image. If you do not agree with me on that, then I do not think that you should watch or consume my content. It is gross the way that people have claimed innocence for Matt and Ryan, and I hope all of you take a good look at the way everyone is reacting to this story before continuing to support the creators you watch and enjoy. None of this means that people should be attacking Lex and the people around her as if this was a proven, calculated attack to use Lex's assault as a way to cancel some YouTubers. It disappoints me that people who watch my channel would buy into the idea that I would risk my career and safety to ruin someone else's YouTube channel. Another claim that is being made about me.
Okay, notice this here too. God, he's such a slime little fucker with his language, man. It's crazy.
Disappoints me that people who watch my channel would buy into the idea that I would risk my career and
it's his career
safety to ruin someone else's YouTube channel.
It's their YouTube channel. You see what he does there? To him, it's a career. Okay, it's his career that he's being harassed over. It's his career that the YouTube channel is his career. Okay, him getting dislike bombed is affecting his career, but for Super Mega, it's their YouTube channel, right? It's their YouTube channel that's getting fucked over. It's not their business. It's not their company that's getting fucked over. It's their YouTube channel. What? What? They're a fucking company too. Their income relied on that channel too, and you fucking took that away from them. I mean, like seriously. And I mean, it's oh my god.
Another claim that is being made about me is that I made my initial video without looking at the evidence or letting Super Mega speak about their side on the issue. If you know my channel, especially at that time, I was posting constantly and I was always trying to be the quickest one to get to a story. I followed up Lex's story and gave it a couple days to see.
Dude, if you're gonna do that, fine, okay? If you're gonna be the first one on a story, fine. But you have to do it unbiasedly at that point, okay? You can't just report things as if they are facts the second they come out, okay? You need to preface things by saying, these are allegations, please be wary, take this with a grain of salt. Otherwise, you're just, it's, yeah.
see what happened. And in that video, I said that I would be immediately following up with a new video after Ryan and Matt give their response to the situation. After they responded, I immediately scripted and put together my second video on the situation, which is even longer than the first video. I put it out a couple days later, and I was careful not to mince words on what Matt and Ryan thought about this controversy. I did not hide anything they said. Since then, there have been constant claims that have been made acting as if I never followed up on this situation, even though my video and their responses was even more detailed than the video I made about Lex's story. Regardless, almost every comment I've seen acts as if I've never reported on what happened after Matt and Ryan responded. So much of the criticism I have received from making these videos has been from people who never took the time to watch any of the videos I made about the situation, and it becomes increasingly more obvious that they took the word of people deflecting from the truth rather than actually watching all of the videos involved. You cannot watch a video from another creator or even from Matt and Ryan claiming that I am a liar without even watching the content that I made in the first place. That is the definition of attacking someone in bad faith, and I do believe that I looked at all of their videos and reported on them as accurately as I could. As I've always said, I want the people who watch my videos to come to their own conclusion. Watch my videos on Super Mega, but also watch their videos and watch the videos of...
I mean, you could say you want people to come to their own conclusion all you want, bro, but it's so fucking clear your original video had a skew, had a bias to it, that you wanted people to come away thinking, and it's
people
crazy.
Constantly criticizing me and saying that I am acting in complete dishonesty. Now, if I were to go back and change anything, I do think I should have waited until Matt and Ryan responded to everything before talking about it. In hindsight...
What? You should wait for all the information before reporting on things, dude? Fuck, why did no one tell me, dude? Fuck, man. God damn it.
That is a big mistake that I will not be making in the future, and I'm sorry for that. I like to report on news as quickly as I can, and I did so with both my videos in this case, but specifically with this story, I should have absolutely waited on a response by Super Mega and made one big video about it rather than separating both stories, and I'm very sorry to everybody involved for making that mistake. I definitely need to take a look at my content and look at the way that I can impact other people as a result of telling my stories. This situation has told me that I need to take a lot more care when it comes to reporting these stories, and I will not make that mistake in the future, and I apologize. After thinking about how to address this...
I mean, you should apologize directly to Matt and Ryan, but you're not going to do that.
For a while, I decided to unlist both my videos about Super Mega to diffuse as much harassment as I can,
if you don't
and
like
hopefully
it, then
put the
watch.
situation to rest. I'm going to link both unlisted videos in the description so there is still a way to access and watch them, but I do not want the public to come across them anymore because of the way that it has affected everyone.
I mean,
I believe
props,
Lex
I
is
guess,
going
for unlisting it at least, dude.
to publicly talk about all of these claims in the near future, so some questions that were made directly towards her and her story should be answered there. But again, our social media accounts are not controlled the same way. I am not in consistent communication with her.
Can't wait to pick this one apart. No, I'm just... He always has to make a video saying sorry. He's not going to learn. And obviously, he didn't fucking, like... I don't know, dude. Like, it's, I guess, good thing he apologized for, but, like, the apology is, like, 20 minutes of, like, actually, these guys are fucking terrible people, but I'm kind of sorry to, like, the audience, I guess, because, like, I didn't, like, do all my due diligence and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just so fucking performative. Obviously, he's just doing this for himself. Like, nobody should ever take this guy serious ever again. He's so fucking incredible in every sense of the word. And it's just, it's fucking despicable, man. But, I mean, that's all there really was to the Super Mega update. Was it Super Mega? You guys want to talk about Mr. Beast drama next? Dude, I love Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast! Alright, we're gonna talk about Mr. Beast drama. Well, we're stealing content, as always. Okay, we're stealing content from Bo Blacks. But, yeah, we're gonna get into this right here. Basically, what this is Mr. Beast and this Rosanna Pansino person, okay? Now, let me set up the story a little bit. Rosanna here was invited to be on a Mr. Beast challenge, okay? Opportunity of a lifetime. Even though she has almost 15 million subscribers, being on a Mr. Beast video is a dream to almost anyone. Okay, that sounds like a fucking awesome and amazing opportunity. You can win a lot of money, get a lot more attention for your channel. It's just it's a amazing deal all around. Okay, she gets invited to be on this hide and seek, and well, unfortunately, Rosanna, as you can see right here, she's I don't know how to describe her content, but it's not really like the typical person you'd see on a Mr. Beast challenge, right? The typical Mr. Beast challenge person is like Logan Paul, who has a very explosive personality, or like I don't know, I can't think of another one, like Joe Bartolozzi, right? They're very energetic, they're like very jump out in your face type people. Well, it seems like Rosanna is more of a like kind of reserved like beauty YouTuber, right? Nothing wrong with that. That's just who she is. So she gets invited to be on this video. However, she's not very heavily featured. Simply because, frankly put, she's not very entertaining. Okay, I mean, she just kind of sucks, but she does end up doing pretty well in this video, as we'll learn.
1 million sub YouTuber Rosanna Pazzino took issue with the Mr. Beast video she participated in 2 years ago, when 2 days ago she tweeted out, "I have been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years and I'm fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice. Mr. Beast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I had participated in Creator Games 1 and 2, and was excited to be part of YouTube's Creator Games 3, Hide and Seek at SoFi Stadium. After filming had wrapped, I truly couldn't believe how well I did at the competition, and was proud of what I achieved. I had placed 3rd.
So basically, what she's alleging here is that she placed 3rd, so she did pretty well. However, Mr. Beast edited it, so it looked like she did not place 3rd.
The video was released, I was shocked, disappointed, and felt hurt. Mr. Beast, Jimmy, had edited the video to make me look like I performed worse than I did. This was extra upsetting, because I genuinely believed him when he said that his videos are authentic and real. He edited the video to look like the final 3 people were Laurie, Logan Paul, and Zach King. The final 3 people were actually Zach, Quackity, and myself. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in our ears when someone had been found, or when we had to move hiding spots. If we didn't move, you were immediately disqualified. While I was still hiding, they announced that they found Logan Paul. I couldn't believe I outlasted him.
Exactly. If she probably wasn't. She was just not entertaining. Oh fuck, dude, my chair. No, she was just not entertaining enough to make the final cut. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but like, I mean, look at how she got found in the video. Okay, like, would this make for a super suspenseful like 3rd place capture?
Wait, who's that? Wait, who's that? Wait, point the camera. Who is that? Oh!
I mean, look, she's just like out in the open here, like a retard. Okay.
Bros, you're not fooling anyone with those big pants.
So I mean, they edited her. Let's see here. They edited her as
Bros, you're not fooling anyone with those big pants.
They edited her as getting like 5th place, I guess, right? And I mean, like, this is just so lame. Like, they wanted it to be a more suspenseful top 3, so they just edited it in a different way. Who cares? Okay? And I don't know why she's over here expecting the videos to be authentic and real, okay? All that Mr. Beast cares about is getting views, okay? He said this on multiple occasions. He cares about doing good, and, I guess he cares about, doing charity work and actually doing good. But what he cares most about is, like, getting views. That's why whenever he goes on a podcast, he talks about all these YouTube secrets and, like, how he's constantly studying the YouTube algorithm and all this other stuff. He just thought that if he edited it in a certain way, it would create more suspense and a better video overall, okay? It was not out of malice for this random girl. I don't know, like, why would he do that? Yeah, that's a good point. There's lots of creators that are cut from Mr. Beast videos. Critical was in Mr. Beast Hunger Games, and he got cut out of it because he just didn't really do anything important, and he didn't go crying about it because he understood that, like, hey, I just didn't do anything that important or entertaining during the filming process, so I wasn't going to be in the video. Like, it makes sense. And it was
getting really late. We filmed for over 24 hours straight, and they eventually offered me money to come out of hiding and quit. I declined. I had been counting the eliminations and was currently in 4th place, with Laurie, Quackity, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy asked us to move hiding spots again, to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at this time that I was found and transitioned to moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy found me, he brought me to the field with the others that had also been found. I thought I placed 4th. However, Laurie had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant I got 3rd place. When I arrived to the field, I saw MatPat and Logan there, because they were seekers now, and Jimmy said he was going to look for Zach and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered to help, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead, so I hung back to start looking for Zach in a different direction with MatPat. I placed 3rd, Quackity placed 2nd, and Zach placed 1st. This is what actually happened. Despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3, I was proud of what I achieved. I followed the rules of the game.
The only female, dude. Wow, you're such a fucking victim. Oh, God. I don't understand. Why does she think that, like, does she think that Mr. Beast just, like, hates women and that's why he edited her out, bro? It's so fucking weird, man. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, Mr. Beast secretly hates women, so he edits his challenges to make them look worse. Like, what? What?
Game, gave it my all, had fun, and never
They
gave
also
up.
he also edited Quackity as a like to do worse, right? It's like why like the victim narrative already falls apart because why would like if he really hated women, why did he also edit Quackity out? Like what would be the point in that if his motive was really just fuck women?
They can't take that away from me. Zach W responds by saying, is there anyone else who can back up this story? Is there any evidence at all? I don't not believe you, but I don't feel confident in the story without evidence. Literally anything would help. Anything that could help us figure this out? Rosanna then responds by saying, Quackity confirmed what happened separately and I didn't even know it. She then shares her quote tweet of someone sharing a Quackity clip where she says, thank you for sharing this clip. I hadn't seen it before. Quackity indeed got second place. I don't know why they edited him out of the top 3 as well.
Huh, it's almost like they didn't edit you out because you're a woman. That's weird, bro. I don't know.
This clip was posted by Cooney and they say, I want to give veracity to the story. Quackity on May 22nd, 2022 told the same story, but in Spanish on the Rubis Twitch channel. I'm going to leave the translation below. And since this is an English channel and I don't understand Spanish, I'm going to skip over the actual clip and just read out the translation that Cooney made. But if you do understand Spanish and just want to hear the clip, I will leave it linked in the top of the description below. But for those of us who only understand English, Cooney helps translate it to Quackity saying, it was in an American football stadium. And let me tell everyone, so what happened is Tommy. No one found me and ran. Thanks to him, only one left. It turns out that the one who remained was
Quackity isn't crying about this,
sure
he's just talking about it. Surprise appearance here from Xylee Gets Real's best friend, Rose Millet. Let's hear it.
videos of challenges that last for days. What's new? He explained all of this in his video, nothing to see here. If there was an editing mistake and she actually got 3rd instead of 4th, it doesn't matter. The Lorray thing had to be explained like how it is. Mr. Beast says Logan Paul was found 1 minute before Zaku won, so it likely all happened really fast. This is a giant fucking nothing burger. Rosanna then responds by saying, Logan Paul was found while I was still hiding. This was hours before Zach was found. Mr. Beast lied. Rosanna then posted that clip of Quackity.
Mr. Beast lied about how well I did in hide and seek, guys. Like, this is actually something you hear in like elementary school, okay? Dude, I actually did really well in hide and seek, but like this fucker over here, okay, he lied, okay? I did really good in hide and seek, but he's lying.
Again and says, my story was previously confirmed by Quackity. Someone on Twitter let me know that he talked about it on a stream and was also confused as to why he was edited out of the top 3. Video was in Spanish. Rosanna then retweets Pop Crave's coverage of her story and JustJared.com's coverage of her story and then tweets out, thank you for making me feel not alone. This has all been overwhelming and a lot to process today. I was scared to tell my story for a long time because of how much hate others have gotten in the past for speaking up about their own experiences.
Yeah, maybe because your experience is retarded.
In the hours since
buddy.
posting my story,
All right,
I have received
buddy.
at least 3 other messages from female creators who have had similar experiences with Mr. Beast and those
3
around him.
other female creators. Okay, like I feel like this is sort of like it might just be a more universal thing where Mr. Beast just edits out some people because they aren't that entertaining. Okay, I'm obviously we had the example of Critical being edited out of a fucking video. Quackity was edited out. Why are you running so hard with this fucking victim narrative when it's obvious that if you're just not fucking entertaining, he's gonna edit you the fuck out because nobody fucking cares, and it's gonna make a worse video if he features you heavily and you're not doing anything.
That will be their story to tell if they choose to, but it is making me realize I am not as alone as I once thought I was. Also, unbeknownst to me, Quackity has also told the same story previously on a live stream. He was also confused as to why they edited him out of the top 3.
Yeah, but
Thank
he's
you all
not
for the immense
complaining.
support.
He's not bitching and moaning about it like you are. That's the fucking difference, bro.
Words cannot describe how empowering and healing the last 24 hours has been. Team Starling quote tweets her and says, her statements are written like a Me Too statement. She's talking about not getting credit from Mr. Beast for her getting 3rd place in hide and seek. Rosanna then quote tweets Keem and says, ah yes, downplaying women's survival stories to throw a dab on Twitter. Stay classy, Keem. Means I finally made it. She then edits her post to say, ah yes, Keem. Downplaying Me Too to throw a jab on Twitter. Pretty low, even for you. Means I finally made it, I suppose. Someone then made a response to her which was deleted, but I assume it's asking about the edit she made because she responded to that tweet by saying, I'm not talking about that. Keem is downplaying the Me Too movement. I agree I was not comparing them.
Damn, dude. He's downplaying the Me Too movement? No, he's not even, dude. He's just saying it's written like a Me Too statement, bro. He's saying you're using similar language, and it's just funny. Like, God, you people read into things like way too fucking much, man. Like, can you take a fucking joke?
Clarified the tweet. Franny reacts to all of this with a picture of a guy that's meant to represent Rosanna, smiling at the statement, I got 3rd place in a Mr. Beast video and he edited it differently, versus her with a disappointed face when she finds out that nobody is giving a flying fuck about it. She then responds by saying, you cared enough to make a graphic. Thanks. She then
See, this response right here is it's literally like the one thing where it's like, rent free, bro. Rent free. It's like somebody gives you valid criticism and then you're just like, rent free, bro. Like, it's Shut the fuck up, bro.
And shares this TikTok that says Mr. Beast lied about Rosanna Pizzino, and she says, pretty much.
Mr. Beast lied in his Creator Games video.
No!
Rosanna Pizzino placed third
He
place
what?
in the SoFi Stadium hide and seek game, but in the video, it was Logan Paul as third, Lorray as second, and Zach King as first.
No.
Lorray fell asleep, so he was disqualified, but she beat out Logan Paul. He was not in top 3. And even though Zach King was crowned the winner of the hide and seek game, there was a YouTube contract signed with the stadium that
2
stated that you
seconds
had to
ago,
try
that
to
roll,
be in
too.
very easily accessible places. And he violated the contract because
Oh,
not
not the contract, dude. Oh my god.
only did he hide in a place that was not easily accessible, while they were trying to find him, MatPat noticed that there was literally damage and things falling from the ceiling. Nobody wanted to check up there because, again, that would be a violation. So creators just chalked it up to people doing construction on the roof. And the only person who hid longer than she did in the challenge was Quackity. So why would Jimmy and his team lie about something so simple? And then also, if this allegation...
Because they didn't do anything cool. Like, Logan Paul was hiding in a fridge in this video, bro. He was literally inside of a refrigerator for most of this video. Dude, that's fucking... Like, it's so fucking obvious why they wanted him to be in, like, the finals or whatever. It's because it's just cool. Like, it makes for a good story and a good video.
is true, and he really did lie about this. Video structure was so harmless and simple and done for charity. He lied on such a harmless video. What else is he lying about?
You know, gives
What
away
else is he lying about, dude? Oh my god.
these cars. He really gives away all this money. It's real, it's real, it's real. It wasn't real. I was top 3.
So are you trying to say... What is this fucking... What are you saying? Are you saying that because he lied about your placement in a hide and seek game, he's lying about giving away cars and money? What? You realize if somebody got screwed over by Mr. Beast, that would be the #1 story on all of YouTube, okay? If somebody actually got screwed over, like Mr. Beast promised them money and like he just didn't give it to them, like that would be the #1 story. Fucking the Washington Post, like literally every fucking media outlet on earth would be reporting about that, trying to get this dude justice, right? But that hasn't happened because he obviously pays it out, okay? I don't know why. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
And he
It's
had
such a
to steal
fucking
men.
retarded claim to make that, like, because he's lied about your placement in a hide and seek game, he's potentially lying about giving away money, dude.
Complicated LP then responds to her with another clip of Quackity talking about the situation from a year ago, and she quote tweets it and says, "Thank you for
We
sharing
don't
this.
need to
I
see
ha-"
this more. It's
She then shares the
confirmed.
clip again and says, "A year ago, Quackity talks about getting second place in Creator Games 3. This video is in English, where he confirms that he was edited out of the top 3 as well. Thanks to Complicated LP for sharing." She then reposts a tweet from Time Magazine talking about this, and announces that she recently went on the H3 podcast to talk about the entire situation. Reboot Alaska responds to her by saying, "It's sad you were saying Mr. Beast discriminated against you for being a woman, when you also said your camera died, so they didn't have footage to use anyways. How else was he supposed to
Really?
finish the
I
video
did
without
not
the
see that, dude. Oh my
Put it,
god.
really twisting the story to fit your victim narrative?" She responds by saying, "Like I said on the H3 podcast, I had a GoPro strapped to my chest the entire time, and when my camera died, they said I could use my phone to film, so I did." She then tweets out a clip
Okay,
from
yeah,
her
fair
time on the
enough,
H3
actually.
podcast with the caption, answering the
Jumped
question.
a little too fucking, I jumped on a little too far.
1.
Or
Why didn't you reach out to
fast.
Mr. Beast privately? 2. What if it was an editing mistake? 3. Have you talked to him since?
Questions, genuine questions. They want to know what's going on. They want more details. I can't write back thousands of people online over and over again the same answer, clarifying.
That's why I want to do a good job of asking you questions that detractors will say, so that you have the opportunity to address them now.
Yeah,
The
and that's what I
haters,
want too, because I physically can't write back everyone
Yeah, of course.
and answer all these questions. It's just not possible.
Right.
And another question that I got was, well, why didn't you reach out to him privately?
hmm
Why didn't you reach out? And
What does it matter if you reach out to
same
him privately?
question
Is my
he-
question.
the video was public.
Yeah.
I found out when it went public, and he didn't have the decency to contact me privately and tell me, hey, just to let you know, to make the video more entertaining, we cut you out.
He didn't cut you out, okay? He literally... Oh my god. Why do you care this much? That's the real question. If you really cared this much and it upset you so much, why don't you just, like she said, why don't you just reach out to him privately and have a conversation about it to hopefully, like, get some closure, right? Such an obvious clout shark move just to talk about this publicly, because it's so inconsequential to literally everything.
He didn't give me a heads up.
He
And
doesn't, it's so nothing. He probably didn't think he needed to, dude.
he lied.
Like, think about how much shit Mr. Beast is doing, and then think about, like, if he's thinking about Rosanna, and if he needs to contact Rosanna so she doesn't feel bad.
And at first when it came out, I almost thought another thing people are saying is, well, what if it was just an editing mistake?
Yeah, is it possible that it wasn't done in bad faith, do you think?
Oh, okay. Okay. So these are all the thoughts that ran through my head when I watched the video for the first time, because I liked him so much. I
mean,
wanted to give him the
obviously,
benefit
it
of the
probably
doubt.
wasn't a
I
mistake, right?
wanted to, I was shocked, I was confused,
Yeah,
I was
that's not with
upset,
that either.
and I was going, he said a blatant lie. So the voiceover in the video at the very end part says, we found Logan Paul, I found Logan Paul literally 1 minute before Zach King.
Oh, so he's
Yeah.
so he's trying to even make it sound like he did second
that
place.
didn't even, no, that never
Oh, third
happened. Logan Paul was found while I was hiding.
It's for dramatic. Dude, who cares, bro? He lied about the time in between contestants were found. Oh. Lock him up, bro. Get this man in jail now, okay? He's lying about hide and seek, dude. Fuck this guy. Fuck
Hours.
Dude, that's so lame.
Hours before.
It's so
There's
lame.
literally no reason for him
That
to
is
do that.
intentional.
Yeah.
That's not a oopsies. That was intentional.
To make it more dramatic. What do you mean?
And other people are like, well, have you talked to him? Have you reached out? And actually last night he did reach out to me.
Oh.
And oh my God, Ethan, I'm going to send you the message.
Send it to me.
The fact that she was
buddy.
in his
Good
video
luck.
doesn't mean they're best friends, and she has like a direct contact with him or has that kind of relationship even to be like, hey buddy, what happened? It's like, it's not like that,
buddy.
you know.
But also, like she
Well,
said,
I mean,
the
you
video's
still
already
have
out.
contact with him. You still can ask, like, what happened, dude. Like, what? What is this argument? Like, you're not comfortable enough to reach out privately, but you're comfortable enough to fucking blast him on social media. Like, it's such a fucking stupid thing to say, Gila.
And the video is already out. The narrative is already out there. What does it matter?
She then posted another clip of her on the H3 podcast with the caption, "Mr. Beast kept pressuring me to get on the phone with him and would not answer any of my questions in writing. When I asked him to send the raw footage, he went radio silent."
Messages. So this is, oh, okay. Mike said he emailed him in. So right now, Mr. Beast wanted to get on the phone with me. He wanted me to give me his number and call him and talk it out. I don't feel comfortable communicating that way. And here's why. He will not respond to me, any of my questions in writing.
Oh, he knows.
He keeps pushing it 3 times. You'll see,
Probably because you keep pushing this like weird drama narrative. Okay, I'm usually all for drama. I love exposing people. Like, you're really just doing this for no reason at all. Okay, it's because he knows, and you're proving him right. You're just gonna tweet literally anything he says. You're gonna tweet it out to try and make him look bad, and he's just trying to prevent that as much as possible. So if you really are that uncomfortable, just have either like a third party with you on the call, or like record the call. Like, it's not that. Yeah, she really thought it was important enough to cry on the H3 podcast.
Girl, you are so right. People do that to me all the time too.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Someone asks to call, I say,
Why is Pokimane here? You kick her off. God, fuck, dude.
phone? Sorry.
The thing is,
Write me.
I've been burned so many times by people
Yeah.
doing that when I didn't know what anything.
You learned the hard way.
And then I go, hell no, writing only.
We're gonna
That's
need that
exactly
answer
it.
in writing.
Yeah.
Yep. And whatever he can say to me on the phone, he can say to me in writing.
Exactly.
And I know this, unfortunately, because I've been in entertainment for a really long time. And unfortunately, I was in a situation different than this, but someone did this to me. And I learned the hard way. And so I'm not doing that again. And I asked him flat out, I'll show you, Mike is sending over the messages. I asked why he lied. I asked him, he won't answer. He says he can't remember. And so the very last message I sent him, I said, send me the raw footage and let's check the timeline. And I got radio silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Let me just go ahead and quickly send over like 60 plus hours of fucking footage over Twitter DMs, bro. Let me just send that your way real fast, okay? No biggie, no problem. I got that ready to go, okay? Like, is that what she's expecting Mr. Beast to say? Like, oh yeah, dude, I got that on lockdown. Don't even worry about it. I'm sending it over right now.
Yep.
Like, like, this person is so entitled. She expects that Mr. Beast's top priority to be her, right?
He's like,
it's fucking
dude,
insane, man.
He knows if he puts, God knows what's in there, you know, if you sift through the whole damn I mean, God.
He'll-
that's a lot of
yeah.
proof.
Rosanna then shows those DMs she mentioned on the H3 podcast when she tweeted them out and said, if he can say it to me on the phone, he can say it in writing. When I asked him to send over the raw footage to review the timeline, he went radio silent. MrBeast kept pressing me to get on the phone and refused to answer any of my questions in writing. She then shares those messages, with the first one coming from MrBeast in response to her initial tweet on this, where he says, what's your phone number? I'd love to call and see if we can figure out what happened. She responds, hey Jimmy, my intention of speaking up is not to be malicious or create drama. I was really hurt by the editing decisions you made. Editing me out of the top 3 and making me look like I performed worse than I did. Quackity was also edited out of the top 3, and he was also talked about. I have stayed silent for so long. It's causing me mental stress and anguish. It's not mentally healthy for me to have someone make me look worse than I am to millions of people. I would never do that to a fellow creator.
Bro, it's hide and seek, bro. It's not that deep, bro. What? Make me look worse than I am? Bro, it's hide and seek, bro. Oh my god, I'm going fucking crazy, bro.
MrBeast responds, obviously I wasn't trying
This
to make you
person
look
is
bad. Just give me
insane.
a time we can chat. I'm not mad or anything, just want to help. She responds, why did you lie? Why did you say in the video that you found Logan literally 1 minute before Zach? I outlasted Logan and was proud of what I accomplished. It actually built some confidence in myself that wasn't there before. He responds, I don't know, been a while. Let's call and figure it out. She responds, I'll give you some time to look into it. And remember, and then we can discuss. I'm more than happy to review all the raw footage to help show the timeline of events. Feel free to send it over to my team. Let me know. Gotts responds by saying, no one cares. To which Rosanna responds, true that. Lady Ario says,
Why
I don't know,
if
been a
you don't care, why are you talking about it, bro?
while. It's so flippant and disrespectful. Jesus Christ.
Cut it
Dear
out.
Sounds responds, he is literally the most busy creator on earth. Asking such indignant questions is disrespectful. Making accusations is disrespectful.
True.
Rosanna responds, all entrepreneurs are busy. He is not better than anyone else. I didn't make any accusations. He lied and I directly asked him why he did it. He avoided the question. Rosanna then posts a black image with white text saying, when I asked for the raw footage, MrBeast went radio
Whoa,
silent. Warren
dude,
responds by
fucked up.
saying, something ironic is saying he's radio silent while he refused to take a phone call. Rosanna responds, it's not ironic, it's strategic.
plug
I
my
learned about
headset
this in
in,
my
this shit
college
about to
business
die.
class. My professor said to always try to establish a paper trail via text, email to protect yourself. It's very common in business. Avoiding meetings in person or over the phone is
There we
just
go.
smart in
Plugged in.
business. He knows what's in the footage. He'll never give my team the raw footage to review timestamps. It will show what I said it true. Temo responds to Rosanna
I
by
don't think
saying,
he's denying that what you said wasn't true. Like, it's obviously confirmed. I don't think he's trying to, like, lie and say, oh, no, that didn't happen. That'd be fucking stupid. Typical woman. Thank you, Spooky.
38 years old and the biggest highlight of your career is clout chasing. Rosanna responds, nope, I'm just old and don't give a crap anymore. It's awesome. Rare Hunter
Wow,
Tyler
dude.
responds to her by saying,
so
I have
cool.
evidence that Rosanna is getting paid by YouTube to bring this up 2 years after the fact to try and take heat off of the Sniper Wolf situation. She quote tweets him and says, oh no.
That's a good
Oh,
tweet.
whatever you do, please don't expose me. Just kidding. This is one of the funniest lies I've seen in years. Please post this proof immediately. She then
It's
posts
such an obvious joke.
another
She's,
clip
like,
of her on the
lashing
H3
out.
podcast with the caption, it's shady to not be comfortable having something in writing. Anything you can say to me on the phone, you can say in
And,
writing.
we're just gonna skip this clip because it's really boring. I don't really care. Back to the
Rosanna then posts this
accusations.
clip with the caption, vlog footage from the Creator Games. This was filmed before I found out that Larray had been disqualified for falling asleep.
So I mean,
Anyway,
here's just more like proof, right? It's
Already
like-
on that guy
it's
on
a-
a golf cart.
Does anyone really like? It's pretty obvious what happened here. It's just that nobody really cares, right?
Answer. This is such a selfish mindset. It's not about me. I feel bad for Quackity too. His performance was also messed with. I am a team player. I believe in good sportsmanship. I care because we were told the game was fair and honest, and it wasn't. We were competing for $1 million to give away to our communities. That is life-changing money. We all wanted to win to give back to those who have supported us. It's beyond disrespectful to mess with that.
Dude, you didn't win. Like, I'd agree. Like, if you won and then he edited you so it looked like you didn't win, but you didn't win. You didn't get the $1 million. So why do you care, bro? It was just literally edited so it's a better video. If you want to be put in like the top 3 next time, I don't know, dude. Maybe just be more entertaining, I guess.
Based on several messages I've received from other large creators, the same and worse has been done to them too. I have found my voice and will support others who find theirs. Def Noodles responds with a picture of a man gradually turning himself into a clown in 4 steps, with the captions, maybe if I accept an invitation to be in a MrBeast video, dislike the way it was edited, stay quiet about for 2 years, then I can use it for attention and sympathy on the internet. She responds, this is hilarious. Yes, my master plan is working perfectly.
See, this is so fucking ironic, dude, because we're gonna see it later that this probably was all part of a plan, okay?
Star then tweets about this one.
She'd just be happy she's in one. Anyone would want to win, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
He says, Rosanna Pizzino is a psychopath! How can you be so self-absorbed that you publicly trying to cancel someone for not getting credit and coming
She
3rd
didn't
place in
win.
hide
I
and go
know.
seek? Keep in mind, she was in 4th place, and one person got disqualified for falling asleep. Crazy woman! She quote tweets him and says, MrBeast's friends aren't sexist. MrBeast's
It's so fucking stupid too, bro. She's trying to run with this sexism angle so hard that she's like Oh my god, like Keemstar, Mr. Beast, like I don't even think they're friends. I think they just know each other. Mr. Beast knows Keemstar, and Keemstar is shitting on me right now. He's sexist, and so is Mr. Beast. Like what?
Friends. She then
The
tweets out a
fucking
gif of a girl saying,
conclusions you're drawing right now are so out of the realm of reality. It's insane, man.
physics, and captions it by saying, Mr. Beast fans doing math. Standing up for yourself plus facts equals clout chasing. She then shares
Standing up for yourself.
a 5-second video of her sleeping with her dog and says, just living that clout chasing life. P. Jepper responds by saying, there's no way at 38 years old this is your career highlight. Rosanna responds, beg to differ. Blueberry Muffin is the best color in the world. LM30 responds by saying, clout chasing at 40 is crazy. She then responds, that's my brand, cookies and clout. She then tweets out about her current vacation in Hawaii and then says, the amount of DMs I'm receiving from people with
Like, wow, dude, I'm so, like, you're such a fucking victim that you're on vacation in Hawaii while exposing Mr. Beast for making you look worse in a game of hide and seek, bro.
Story.
You
People
are a
know that you
victim,
are not
bro.
alone. You are seen and your experiences are valid. She then promotes a brand new song cover she made and uploaded to her YouTube channel.
Crazy, dude. Oh, what? It's crazy that it's so fucking convenient that at the same time that you try to expose Mr. Beast, you release a song. Dude, like crazy convenient timing, dude. That's crazy. You definitely did not have a what's this tweet over here? You definitely did not have a master plan or anything, okay? It was just such a coincidence, dude. What a coincidence. Wow. That's so funny. So funny.
And then continues tweeting about Mr. Beast when she says,
I love making other people look worse so I look better and can promote my new stuff on top of that, dude. Just fucking awesome stuff, man.
I think it confuses people that I don't have a motive. I don't want anything. I'm just speaking truths that I've held in for years. I'm sorry.
I
if
don't
the
have a
truth upsets
motive,
people.
but I'm gonna reveal all this conveniently at the same time I release my new song, dude. There's no malintentions, no motive whatsoever.
But it is what it is. I'm the happiest I've ever been in life. I'm getting older and just don't care. She then promotes her song cover again, and Jack responds by saying, so, all that crying and bitching was just to promote your crappy song? She responds, I release a video every Saturday. Haven't missed an upload in 11 years. This was scheduled for Halloween weekend on the full moon, way in
Okay.
advance. You were grasping at anything to get mad at me
Hold
about. I'm
on.
sorry that me speaking up hurt your feelings.
Okay, hold on. I don't think you don't release songs none of these are songs. These are all like popcorn filler content, okay? It's very convenient you release a song. Are you fucking serious right now? Gabby Hanna moment, true. Like, it's not like you release like an ordinary video. Okay, like that'd be different. You released a song, which is obviously going to garner more views than like your regular uploads. Luckily it didn't because you're a piece of shit, but you know. Riz.
You can leave at any time. Matt responds by saying, didn't hurt feelings, just the whole time frame of it all. You could have spoken up months ago, but you had to get a marketing team behind it. She quote tweets him and says, I don't have a marketing team or a publicist. It's just me. I'm dyslexic and don't even run my calendar. I think you were giving me way too much credit. Thank you? Keemstar then quote tweets her and
Jesus
says,
Christ.
yes, maybe you upload every Saturday. Fine. But you don't normally upload music videos every Saturday, do you?
Exactly.
And just because you
Thank
upload every
you,
Saturday
Keemstar.
doesn't mean that you didn't pick the time to speak out against Mr. Beast right before you knew.
How long ago was this video? This video, it was one day ago. This video was uploaded one day ago. She uploaded her music video one day ago. I'd rather not get copyright claimed by this person.
You had this music video coming out. We are adults. She quote tweets him and says,
Mr. Beast
I did a
one?
cover of
Oh, it was like 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. The Extreme. Hold up, let me pull it up again. Yeah, dude, the Mr. Beast video was uploaded. Okay, 1 year ago. I think it's coming up on 2 years ago, though. Can I see an actual date? December 18th, 2021. So yeah, coming up on 2 years at this point.
song from 1969. Nice. Do you really think that's the video I would time for my clout tour? Come on, Keem. This is like the most lukewarm tea you've covered in a
You think that's... Yeah.
while. Your poor
Okay,
audience is going to fall asleep. He quote tweets her and says, since you are so good at hide and go seek, I challenge you to the Twitter version. You hide first. She then responds by saying, I'd play, but you'd probably just rig the game anyways. Keemstar responds, found you, you are out. And then screenshots this and attaches it to his previous tweet with the caption, just want to make sure she gets credit for placing it first and last place. Keemstar then continues to joke about the situation when he says, Mr. Beast cut me from the paintball video.
Yeah, dude, he cut Keemstar from the paintball video, bro. What the fuck, man? Mr. Beast hates gnomes, bro.
different YouTubers were in the video that were involved in the paintball tournament. I had to do commentary, and they didn't show me doing commentary, just the audio. Everyone thinks MrBeast is a great guy for curing the blind, healing the deaf, cleaning the oceans, planting the trees, feeding the homeless, giving people tons of money. However, could he be a good person at all if he cut me out of the paintball vid? I think not! Thank you to everyone showing me support during this difficult time. Apparently, there's been a GoFundMe made for my suffering that has raised over $50K. I appreciate those who have donated, but my suffering was at least $2.5 million worth of pain, so step it up. Burger King Boy 34 then responds to Keemstar by adding Rosanna and asking her, what's your endgame? Why
It's
wait
so
2 years?
good,
What are you
dude.
trying to get out of this? Money because you suck and couldn't win first? Jealous that he has so many subscribers and meets all these celebrities?
Your
Jealous that
motive-
people don't talk about you? What's your catch, kid? Rosanna responds, I think it confuses people that I don't have a motive. I don't want anything. I'm
Don't
just
have a
speaking
motive.
truths that
No
I've held in for
zero
years. I'm sorry
motive,
that the truth
guys.
upsets people, but
No
it is what it
motive
is. I'm the
at
happiest
all.
I've ever been in life. I'm getting older and just don't care. Burger King Boy responds, if you don't have a motive, then props to you, and you will earn the respect. Just can't have you being one of those guys/girls that are after the money or fame. So props to you, miss, if this is true. She responds, I understand that
Why is this
completely. I have
person like
plenty
a robot? They talk like a robot, bro. Props to you if this is true. Like, what?
of money. There are some articles in Forbes
I
about my
refuse to believe
venture
any
if you ever
normal
want to
person
Google them.
talks
And I
like
don't
this.
care
This
about
is
fame.
literally
I do
just
love
like her
working
alt.
on sets. Very fun. I have friends from all walks of life, and I spend most of my time with my family. My sister and I are besties. Life is good. And it definitely looks like life is good for her right now, as she's having a great time in Hawaii, while MrBeast is scrambling to get hundreds of hours of raw footage from a project that he uploaded 2 years ago. I'm sure he still has that on his hard drive. This whole situation
She followed up
is
for a whole
just
year.
so
Exactly.
ridiculous. I definitely understand being upset with how MrBeast edited that video and how he manipulated
Yeah, so I mean, there we have it. I think I had. Oh yeah, and then she released her apology right after all this came out. I guess we'll give that a read. But I mean, it's obvious she just capitalized as much as she could. She got as many more views on this video as she could. And then once that was over, once she no longer needed the views, she apologized so she would stop getting any public backlash. I'd like to apologize to MrBeast. I should have expressed my feelings privately and handled things directly. I'm removing all the posts where I talk about Creator Games and Jimmy. I'll be honest that the 1,000 death threats I received today are a contributing factor, but I also do sincerely hear the feedback from so many of you. So yeah, I mean, obviously she has to make herself the victim one more time by talking about the death threats, but this is such obvious snake behavior, trying to get squeeze as much clout and views off MrBeast as you can, because you're obviously not getting invited back to another Creator Games because of how fucking shit you are at being entertaining. So I mean, there we go. It's honestly a fucking miracle you're able to get almost 15 million subscribers somehow. Yo, you guys heard this song? The song is hype.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play this retarded shit, bro. Yeah, why is this in my fucking recommended? What the fuck, bro? Dude, I'm so juiced right now. Let's keep going. What do I want to cover? I don't fucking know, guys. Yeah, she thought about it for a whole year? Crazy, bro. SS Sniper Wolf, bro. I love me some XX Doxer Wolf, okay? Oh, fuck. So, we're going to be talking about SS Sniper Wolf. Now, okay, if you didn't know, here, we can pull it up real fast. SS Sniper Wolf and Jax Films have an ongoing beef to the point where Jax Films has made an entire channel, basically, dedicated to shitting on Sniper Wolf. If we look right here, we have, literally every video on this channel, or almost every video, is just talking about Sniper Wolf and fucking shitting on her. And for basically being a shitty reactor, okay? Obviously, he is what many would call a next level hater. He fucking hates Sniper Wolf. And honestly, it's for pretty justified reasons, I would believe. She makes pretty shit content. She's a shit person. There was that whole debacle where she straight up did not go, she ignored the fucking dying kid in her audience that wanted to go and meet her. Okay, she just fucking agreed to go and meet her and have a little voice call with her or whatever, and then just ghosted her for weeks on end, to the point where the girl could have potentially died before Sniper Wolf got in contact with her. Okay, so Sniper Wolf is not a good person. I completely agree with almost all of Jax Films' criticisms, and I think he's doing a good thing by calling her out. Now, obviously, Sniper Wolf does not take kindly to Jax Films calling her out this hard, and she had a pretty visceral reaction. So, you can see right here on her Instagram story, SS Sniper Wolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. Oh my fucking god. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator or get her off your platform. She posted an IG story outside your home and deleted it. She literally posted a video outside of our house for all of her 5.6 million followers to see, then deleted it. In what universe do you believe this is okay? And what reality do you live in where you think this behavior is justified? It's time to get her off the platform. She's no longer a silly creator that steals content, teehee. She's a creep that stalks and threatens her critics. Nah, fuck that. Time to get her off of YouTube. So then here we have this right here, which is obviously Jack's original post. And then this is at, let's talk like adults at Jack's Films. This is well, it's obviously heavily censored, but it wasn't censored, and that's a picture of his house. And now there are a lot of people claiming that it's not a dox because Jack's Films had his public like business address as his actual address. So when you looked up Jack's Films on like Google or something, his address like would pop up like that. Okay. Now obviously, just because that pops up when you Google it does not give you the right to post a picture of his house publicly. Obviously, that's an overstep. Especially if you have a huge Instagram like SS Sniper Wolf does with like fucking 5.6 million followers, okay? If you have 5.6 million followers, it is just insanely fucking irresponsible to be posting a picture of someone's house, right? Because you don't know what fucking stalkers are in the audience and what someone could do with that information, okay? I mean, just fucking obviously. And secondly, why was SS Sniper Wolf looking up where Jack's Films lived in the first place, right? Because I mean, obviously Jack's Films is like a hater. He's fucking kidding on her all the time. Why is she like looking up his fucking address? Like, why does she know that in the first place, right? I mean, it's just so fucking creepy. And honestly, I do believe she is low-key a stalker, okay? Like, guys, that is actual stalker behavior. But, yo, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually really tired. I want to go to bed. I can't fucking do this anymore. I ran out, dude. I'm out of femboy juice. I'm out of the femboy monster, bro. The estrogen monster. I'm probably gonna go to bed. What song should I play though? That's the real question. Fuck, man, I'm tired. We went for almost 2 hours though, so that's good. Can I fucking load? What do I want to play? This fucking... I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. Good night, Abby Blackbird. Good night, Spooky, if you're still listening, dude. I just like ran out of energy so fucking quick, bro. It's crazy. I was doing good and then I just fucking died. Actually, I think this might get copyrighted, so I'll play this. The song is ill-reasonably funny to me. Alright, good night everyone, I love you. W stream, okay, W stream.
Everybody's bickering, settling scores. There isn't much left in the medicine drawers. I've picked mine, what the heck is up with yours? You've left the rest of us bereft of support. Let me question you all on where mercy is. Existing without her is merciless. So what on earth is this? You picked purposeless. We've delegated every nation but Swiss. The team needs a certain insertion. It's hurting. Bring the surgeon, it's urgent. She's a wing man, wing person. Eloquent in English and in German. Turning the table, the medical DJ. That resurrect was incredible. Perfect, look at it. Yes, it's loving it. Like and look, and it's certain it should have been. You should have picked any kind